So as expected, guys, there's lots of information to go through today in the new Community Crunch 200 for ARK Survival Evolved. We are going to be talking about the new Genesis Chronicles update, which will be going live this month for the PC, the PS4 and the Xbox One. We've also got a new Mysterious Mysteries and lots of other information on the horizon for ARK Survival Evolved. It's all beginning now, guys. ARK Genesis is getting close, and we are going to be getting the first sort of step towards it with Genesis Chronicles this month. Now, as always, if you guys are so hyped for this, smash a like on today's video. Let's try and go for over 700 likes today, and subscribe if you do not want to miss out on all of your ARK information and gameplay, because you will find it all here as soon as the information is released. So, let's get in with it. How cool does that look? Community Crunch 200, Genesis Chronicles, Mysterious Mysteries, and on the horizon. So here we go. We are making the final preparations for a client and server-side update that will bring Genesis Chronicles to survivors on the PC, Xbox, and PS4. Now, if you're wondering what the client and server-side update actually is, the client update is what you actually have to download, which could be anywhere between like 5 and 10 gigabytes, but you won't have to worry about the server side update because you don't have to download anything for that. That just comes with the client update once you have downloaded the new Genesis Chronicles update. So leading up to the release of Genesis, we will begin to include Genesis related explorer notes on the island, Scorched Earth and Aberration. Survivors with the cosmetic, obviously the HLNA, I can never say it properly, will find some, obviously you only get this if you get the Genesis Season Pass, will find some Explorer notes which provide a glimpse of what to expect in the new Genesis expansion pack coming in December, and how it all fits into the larger ARK story. If you want to unlock a new set of skins for your armor, be sure to collect them all. So just like it worked with the Extinction Chronicles, you're going to be able to get some new type of Genesis armor. And the interesting thing as well with this picture is we kind of get already a sort of a sneak peek of what the background of Genesis is going to be looking like. Now, I know we've seen this picture before, how the map's going to look, some of the new creatures coming, but it's always cool to see a new logo because that can really give us, give off a lot of hints about what the background story of Genesis is going to be like. Now, it doesn't look like there's going to be anything like tech skins that you can collect like it last year, but it is going to be all of the new sets of skins for your armor, which you'll be able to collect them all, which is absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait for the release of the first ever Genesis Chronicles. Now remember, with Extinction there was 5 Chronicles, so there's probably only going to be, if it's obviously in December, maybe 3 of these. I don't really know how many they're going to do, but we'll be finding that out later on as they do get released. It's getting very close now. Genesis is upon us, but now we also have some information about a new Mysterious Mysteries. Now, I really have no idea what this is, but the interesting thing which you need to always watch out for is if it's a creature, Wildcard always put, what an interesting discovery, survivors, can you guess what this creature might be? But because it doesn't, it just says how perplexing, who can guess what this might be. This directs that this is not going to be a creature. So the first thing we saw was the Blade Wasp, which said, can you guess what creature this might be? The next thing just said exactly the same thing, and this turns out to be something maybe called the Observer. But with this one, we don't currently know the name of this, but I will be doing some more information into what this is going to be in another video tomorrow, and hopefully I can try and find out the closest name up to what Wildcard think it's going to be in the new DLC. I have no idea what this can be. Like, it really makes no sense to me. Like, I'm looking at this right now, and all it looks like is maybe an egg, a broken egg, or maybe some sort of other flying machine. Like, I really don't know. There's always chances that people are saying that there's going to be spaceships in this new DLC. I think there's a huge possibility that that could be what it is, because if you haven't seen in videos that I've made over the years of doing ARK videos, in the upcoming features page, there's always been talks of spaceships coming to ARK Survival Evolved and like having like airship bases in the sky and stuff. So what rules this out being something like that? You really just never know. But it is fantastic to see all of this new stuff. So we got a new Mysterious Mysteries, a Genesis Chronicles. Now, you're probably going to want like an estimate release date for the first Genesis Chronicles. And we're probably going to be looking at, I'm hoping we'll get some news next week on the release date on the next Community Crunch with another Mysterious Mysteries, obviously. So hopefully the middle of October we'll see this in 2 weeks time. You know, usually known wildcard it's the end of the month, but let's hope that they try and get it out as soon as possible and we can see it in the middle of October. So the next part, guys, is on the horizon for what's happening with ARK. Now, if you are leaving the video at this point and you don't really care what's on the horizon apart from Genesis, then as I said, smash that like button before you leave if you haven't already, and subscribe if you are new around here. So on the horizon, Valguero transfers for PC. So transfers open up on Valguero for PC tomorrow, and you can read more about it and stuff like that. And then obviously on console, as you can see, it will be enabled July the I think. Well, no, that was transfers out. So if we'll come back to that in a second, but we'll read through the other stuff, and at the end of the video, we'll go to the Valguero transfer timeline. Or I could just load it up for you guys now. I think that might even be easier if I just load it up so we can read through. So PC transfers in October 1st, and transfers in on console is October the 29th. When I read July, I was getting really confused because I was like, that's a whole year, like over it, like not a year ago away, but still like close to a year away. But yes, that's already been on PC. So on the console, that is October the 29th, and today transfers will be going in on Valguero for the PC. So that's everything you need to know there. Beginner servers. So beginner servers will begin to be wiped tomorrow according to the schedule of the, the old crunch where they first talked about it. Obviously you can learn a little bit more about that if you want to check out Community Crunch 197. Mod community update. October 5th is the last day to get your applications in for the sponsored mod program. This is the last application period of the year, so don't miss out if you want to get involved, and you can apply for sponsorship here. Really, really important. If you are someone that says, you know what, I don't know if my mod's good enough for this, but I think it's a good idea. Don't think that. Wildcard have said they want you, if you believe that you've got a good idea for a mod and you've only just begun it, just apply for sponsorship. And you never know. You never know. Wildcard might believe that is perfect for the game, and they'll work with you and help you to get that mod. Obviously you have to work on it, but they fund you and stuff like that, which is fantastic. So make sure to get involved if you haven't already. And finally, of today's massive Community Crunch 200 Evo event, as always, Friday the 4th of October until the 7th of October, ×2, it will be happening. So big stuff happening in ARK, guys. I sort of took a pause there because there's a lot to take in here. Genesis Chronicles will be starting very soon, which is crazy to think that, as always with ARK, it kind of builds into the end of the year, and to think that 2020 is, coming closer and closer. Time is going so fast, but it's gonna be great to enjoy this throughout Christmas and stuff. Mysterious Mysteries as well, new creatures, and what will be fantastic is I know people are going to be talking about Fear Evolved 3. I'm going to be making a video on that later this week with information on that, but it would be fantastic to get a Christmas event when the Genesis DLC does get released as well. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you did get all the information that you need to know. I am very tired, so I'm going to go and edit this video now and hopefully get it out, and then maybe get some sleep if I possibly can, because it is 1:30 as I'm recording this. So thank you very much for watching. Let's try and hit that 700 like target. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys later.
Where you're going, survivor, I cannot follow. Others need me, and your path leads beyond my reach. But I can grant you a fragment of myself, as a guide to find what is most important to your ultimate survival. Is it strength? Is it willpower? Is it empathy? The arrivals soon. The tests will be rigorous. They will be difficult. They will be deadly.
Apparently they're starting now.